Guys, today's video I'm going to be talking about studies in Estonia. Alright, so we will be talking about studies in Estonia today in this video. If you are new to this YouTube channel, welcome. If you are old, thank you for coming back. For the newcomers, my name is Milton Fonkwa. If you didn't know, I'm the anointed village boy. Thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to subscribe. Subscribe now, you may forget. Alright, thank you so much for understanding. In today's video, like I said earlier on, I will be talking about the University of Tartu. Alright, the University of Tartu is one of the most, let me say, big universities in Estonia. And if you must understand, a lot of international students are moving to Estonia these days, probably because of the way the visa is. Alright, so I will be talking about the University of Tartu and everything you need to know about the University of Tartu. The reason I want to talk about this school is because I have realized it has a lot of good programs, alright? Because I always make sure the information is good before I bring it onto this particular YouTube channel. I hope you understand. So now, the University of Tartu is one of those public schools in Poland and is located in the city, Estonia, alright? And is located in the city of Tartu, alright, in Estonia. And for you to study at the University of Tartu, there are dates you need to follow, alright? Normally, admissions is going to start at the University of Tartu by January 2nd, 2022, alright? I will be looking at my jotter, so if you see me looking down here, do not be confused, alright? This is the program for admissions. July 13 will be the date where the results will be out after you have applied for a place at the University of Tartu. Alright, I will give you the dates, then I will give you the programs available, then I will give you some necessary information you also need to know, alright, about moving to Estonia at the University of Tartu, accommodation, visa, documentation, and application fee, alright. First, note these dates down. July 13, 2022 is the date when results will be released when you apply for a position or a program to study at this university. Then the next date is from November 11 to January 11, alright, is a particular application that is done by MSc students in a program called Excellence in Analytical Chemistry, alright. If you must apply for Excellence in Analytical Chemistry, you should have been doing the application before because it shows that the deadline is 11 of January 2022. It has started already, alright. But meanwhile, other programs like Bachelor's of Arts in Business Administration, I think this is the only program that is taught in English language at the University of Tartu for bachelor's degree level, alright? All the other BSc programs are taught in Estonian, in their language. I hope you understand. So that those other ones are not your interest if you are from Africa, or except you have an Estonian language certificate to prove, alright, that you can speak Estonian, you understand, then you can study the programs. Likewise, the other deadline is for the MSc programs. Like I said, is going to start. Admissions for these programs are going to start by 2nd January, and the deadline is March 15. All right, for you to apply for MSc programs taught in English language at the University of Tartu. And again, the list of programs, there are many of them, but I brought out these few, which include philosophy, semiotics. All right. You also have sound and visual studies. You also have chemical physics. You also have applied civil engineering and so many other programs. All right, there are also business administration, civil engineering, computer technology, and so many of them. I am going to link it in the video description box so that you can play around with the programs to see which one you actually fit in. Make sure when you click a program, you read the requirements to know if actually you can apply for that particular program, all right, because not all the programs have the same application requirements. I hope you understand. Now, these are some of the programs like I mentioned earlier on, all right. So for you to apply, remember there are programs in the field. Study fields include humanity. You will have programs in humanity. You will have programs in medicine, like I said. You will also have programs in science and technology. And I just list a few of them, all right? You are going to see the link in the video description box. But pay attention to the admissions date. It is going to start by 2nd of January 2022 for you to apply and move to Estonia. Estonia is one of those countries which, if you are a business person and you are looking for a country to immigrate, you should move to Estonia. The reason is because Estonia have a very low birth rate, and countries which have a very low birth rate, are those good countries which are good for you to go in there for business, all right? Especially what type of business, it doesn't really matter, but know that if you invest in such countries, you are going to prosper or you can make more money. I'm going to be talking about that in subsequent videos about some of the countries with low birth rate for you to immigrate to, all right? Estonia is one of them. At the embassy for you to apply for the visa is in India, or you go to Turkey. All right, I already talked about this in one of my previous videos or in other videos on the channel already. You can check them and watch them about studies in Estonia, the advantages of studying in Estonia and all the rest, all right? Now, when you have selected a program, know that there are things you need to do. First, you need to start with the online application, then the documentation, the application fee, the entrance exam, the evaluation of application and ranking, and of course, acceptance. And now, I will start with the issue of the application. For you to apply at the University of Tartu for a place or a program at the University of Tartu, you are using estoniadreamapply.com, all right? The link is on the other videos on my YouTube channel, but I'm still going to link it down here, all right? That is where you are going to be doing your application for this particular university at estoniadreamapply.com, all right? When you look for a program, you create an account, you put in your details, your passport details, you will be asked to move to the next stage, which is the documentation. In this case, you are going to be uploading the list of documents prescribed by the particular program you have seen, all right? In case you are applying for something like history, you will always see the program's requirements, what you need to upload. Normally, if you are coming from high school and you want to apply for a BSc program, which I said only one program is available at the University of Tartu, which is taught in English, which is, the program name is Bachelor's of Arts in Business Administration. You are going to upload your high school certificate. If you are a Nigerian, you are going to be uploading your WAEC or the NECO certificate or any other certificate equivalent to a high school results, all right? If you are a Cameroonian, you are going to be using what is called the ordinary levels and the advanced levels certificate. And of course, you are going to be uploading other documents like the motivation letter, your English language proficiency test, all right? Pay attention to the English language proficiency test. The normal test that is used in Estonia or required in Estonia is called IELTS score, all right, which is the International English Language Testing System, or the test of English as a foreign language, which is the TOEFL, all right. These two scores are the most used in Estonia, and you will be required to prove that you have them, all right. Sometimes ask the university if you can apply without a test, but most schools in Estonia will always ask you, but there are some schools in Estonia you can apply without IELTS score, all right? And an example of those schools is in another video which I'm going to talk about. But this particular school, you can still do it, but ask the admissions committee first. Now, when you have uploaded all the documents, all right, prescribed by the school, maybe the one reference letters, maybe the one recommendations, of course, you are going to move to the next stage of the application, which is paying an application fee. Almost all the schools in Estonia need application fee payment, and the payment for the University of Tartu is 100 euros, all right? The application fee payment is 100 euros, and it's non-refundable. When you pay the application fee, that is when they will start processing your application. But if you do not pay, your application will be dormant and stuck somewhere. Nobody will touch it. I hope you get the point. Now, remember that it's non-refundable. Whether you get the admissions or not, you cannot be given the application fee, all right? But again, understand that you are going to be paying it online. Probably you will be given banking details to pay online or through bank-to-bank transfer, all right? It all depends on you. But know that at the University of Tartu, you will be paying 100 euros for application fee. And not all the schools in Estonia will charge you the same application fee, all right? Some will charge you 80 euros and some will charge you depending on program type. So always verify your own program with respect to the institution you are applying for. As a little disclaimer, I'm not an agent to this university. I'm just sharing my knowledge based on research and my experience abroad, all right? So that is what you should know. Again, after the application fee payment has been done, you will be invited through a Skype or an entrance exam, all right? And this entrance exam will be through a Skype interview. They will ask you some few questions through Skype. So make sure when you apply, check the program portal if you need an interview. And if you do need it, check the means in which the interview will be connected. There is a student in Nigeria recently. There was an issue. She had to go through an interview, but she couldn't do it because I think network problem. So please make sure your network is good when you have an interview, and always try to connect to Wi-Fi more than mobile internet data. I hope you understand, because Wi-Fi is very strong compared to internet data. I do not know how it functions in some countries, but that is what I know. Then after the entrance exam, an evaluation of the application will be done, and the students will be ranked according to qualifications, where after that selection will be done. That is, after the interview, the marks that you scored together with your application will be put on a ranking, all right, based on qualification and assessment on every student. Then after that, a selection will be done, all right, after the ranking. Then if you are accepted into the program, which I believe and I hope you will be accepted, you watching, in case you want to apply, of course you are going to be applying for the visa, all right. Remember, I said you are going to be applying for the visa. Where to apply for the visa is found in other videos on the YouTube channel. I will not be talking about that again. I already talked about that in one of my videos. Please locate the video and watch it. If you don't know where it is, ask me in the description box, the comment section. I will forward it to you to watch, all right. Again, when you are applying for the visa, know that you are going to be paying some money, all right. I already break down these little details in that video. If you are applying, you need to go to India, how much you need to move, how much you need from India to move, and things like that, all right. Pay attention to that video. Again, like I said before, when you are applying, pay attention to the English language test, all right, because some schools in Estonia will not give you an admission if you do not have the English test. I hope you get it. Likewise, some other schools will still give you if you do not have the English test, but just make sure you check the requirements very well to know which and what is required of you, all right. Now, concerning the accommodation, because I get students asking about accommodation often, when you are applying for a university, all right, most schools in Europe, when they are giving you the admissions letter, there is always a link for you to book an appointment with the school dormitory, all right. And again, I will advise you, if you are going to Europe for the first time, try to always get accommodation with a school dormitory, so that when you reach this particular country where you are going to, you can always settle down, relax, then you think further. If you do not like the accommodation given to you by the school, you can always look for yours later on when you already know the city and the current your current environs. I hope you understand. Then from there you can begin to make your choices yourself, all right. But always book accommodation with the school dormitory. Some universities will ask you to pay a deposit before they can leave you a school, a dormitory, all right. They can leave a dormitory for you, but some will always want you to come first, all right. But remember, again, I was forgetting about your tuition fee. Tuition fee at the University of Tartu will always range between 2,000 euros to 4,000 euros. Some programs go even higher than 4,000 euros. But know that when your program is either 4,000 euros or whatsoever amount, when you are given the admissions, you will be asked to pay at least 70% of, if not 70%, if not 50, 70% of the tuition fee before you can apply for the visa. This is very, very important. Do not forget, all right, because so many students always neglect this. It is the same procedure with Poland, but not the same as in everything. But I think Poland will always charge you all their fee per semester or per year for the first application when you have applied and received the admissions letter, or you do the payment before they give you the admissions letter, all right. I hope you understand, and I hope this video helps you. Now, when you move to Poland, there will be rules and regulations about residence permit. For those of you who are applying for bachelor's and master's, in the other video on my channel, which I talked about how you can move easily and apply for visas, I also mentioned in that video how you can go about your residency. And I remember I said in that video that when applying for your residence permit or your visa, it is advisable for you to apply for your residence permit at once if you are a bachelor's student or a master's student. That video will describe and specify very well for you. But the reason is because sometimes when you move to Estonia, you may not have time, all right? because the up and down movement is going to be very heavy on you. So before you move, decide on what you do. If you have the possibility to apply for your residence permit at once, do it, because that is the legal way you are going to be living in that particular country. All right, I hope this information about the University of Tartu helps you. If you live in Tartu, know that there are other cities in Estonia like Tallinn and other places. All right, you can always visit them. Remember, Estonia is European Union, therefore you can move everywhere around the Schengen zone. Remember, I also said Estonia is one of those countries where you can move for greener pastures, especially if you are a business person, because of the low birth rate. And of course, if a country has a low birth rate, there are more possibilities that is going to thrive better. I hope you understand. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing. Remember, at the beginning of the video I said please subscribe. Please do not go without subscribing. Subscribe now and support the movement. Thank you so much for your love and understanding. Until we meet again in another one. Peace.